will shout with pride. Stand up and cheer for Norths again this year.
For the halves and the forwards, Gilmeister, Alro, Gardner, Pocock, Walters and Campbell Jeers. That's the Northern Suburbs side. A quick look now at the Seagulls, and they're in top form, the best side in the competition at the moment, well out in front on 32 points. Brian Walsh has gone to fullback with Colin Scott being injured. Terry Butler on the wing with Warren Green on the other wing. French and Miles the centres. Lewis and Dawes the halves. Ian French has gone back to lock forward. Wayne Bullock comes in wearing number 1, playing in the second row. Gary Coyne wearing 13, playing in the second row. And the front row, Mark Zillman coming in for Greg Dowling, David Green and Tony Kajewski. Northern Suburbs making an early mistake through Campbell Jeers, and Wynnum-Manly quickly onto the ball. And of course, Norths must have a good start if they're going to be any chance in this match, Mick.
Oh, they definitely have to start well, and mistakes like that just give it to Wynnum-Manly. Wally Lewis, of course, is sitting in there for Wynnum-Manly. He's a great player, and everyone's been giving him accolades as Norths win the ball.
Gilmeister picks up the ball, raked back there by Johnny Elroy. To dummy half goes Walters. Up off the edge of the ruck, Gardner, the big, long, rangy player, and Wynnum-Manly won't want to be complacent this afternoon. Norths have been in good form, and they thoroughly deserve this match at Lang Park. Zulu, Campbell Jews, strongly onto the ball. Can Wynnum-Manly put him onto the deck? No, they can't.
Tell you what, it's a big Northern Suburbs pack, and they're playing very well.
Switch of play at the back of the ruck out to Walters. Walters looking to get the ball away, does finds Jeers. Jeers gets a bit of a gallop up. Can he get near the line? Not quite. Held up very close to the line. Wynnum-Manly not committed in defence at this early stage. Little dummy from dummy half thrown by Johnny Elroy. Can't get it away. Norths with a very deep back line. 5th tackle. Couple of metres out from the line. Bagnall. Sutton, the kick's on. Norths were in front. Wynnum-Manly go up. The ball's loose on the ground. Knocked forward. Yes, Harry DNS, the referee, decides it was knocked forward by Wynnum-Manly, and a very slow start by the Seagulls. Play the ball required. Yes. Lewis up very flat. The long ball out wide. Finds Gene Miles. Steps inside 1. Looks for more support. Pops the ball over the top. Gary Coyne it is. Backing up nicely. Can he get support? No, he can't. Taken to ground. Wynnum-Manly showing they can really attack. Walsh up from fullback. Throws a dummy. Looks for the support. Fires it over the top. Brett Rolls in possession, and he's a quick player. Brett Rolls. Can Brett French catch him? He's starting to run up and down. Brett Rolls has got enough pace. Yes, over. Just the start the Devils needed. And Wynnum-Manly prepared to throw the ball around at all costs. I felt Brian Walsh initially went the wrong way on the wrong side of the ruck. Realised his mistake when he came back to switch the play. Always a dangerous move. Let's have a look at it here. Walsh realised he'd gone the wrong way, then decides to pop it over the top. Just couldn't be taken by a grasping hand of Wynnum-Manly, and Brett Rolls very quick. Away he goes. Bullock was the fellow who couldn't get the ball, and away goes Brett Rolls. Brett French really mowing him down, but Rolls just with enough pace, dives for the line. Good effort by the Devils.
Oh, as we'll see on the head-on NEC replay, Walsh steps back, probably thinks, well, I've done the wrong thing here. Try to get it over the top to Wayne Bullock, and swish-garoo McGrew. North's away, and now this is the start that North's needed. Tell you what, as you said, David, he was starting to go up and down a little in the one spot, but then again, I think French was not going up and down in the one spot.
But good work from Rolls. Once he got within around about 3 or 4 metres of that line, wasn't going to take any chances, and he dove right at the last minute and really gave Brett French no chance at all to take him. Brett Rolls, the kicker, taking plenty of care to line it up. A northerly breeze at North's back in this match. You can see the flags just fluttering there. Not a very strong breeze.
It's rather a novelty to have a northwest breeze coming into Lang Park. Everything going towards or helping Norths at present.
The omens.
The omens?
Brett Rolls back very steadily.
I thought that was a movie, Dave. The Omens.
Brett Rolls moving in. Hits it. Has he got it? Yes. Through the pace. 6-0 Norths after only 5 minutes of play.
The champions unleashed evermore.
Wynnum-Manly with the tap. A couple of metres outside North's quarterway. Let's see what sort of a set move they've got. The big fella Kajewski gets a real gallop up. Takes the ball to the North's defence. He's handled by Stephen Walters.
Extremely handy forward is Kajewski.
Gary Coyne, another fellow who's been playing well this season. Ian French, the strong Ian French. Can he get through? Changes direction. Ran back into a little bit of trouble. Was running into a bit of a pocket. Looked for a little bit more room. Couldn't find it. Ball goes left this time. Coyne, there's plenty of gaps out there. Zillman's just the man who can pop it on. Fires the ball out wide. Brett French cuts back inside after the ball was handled there for a couple of moments by Wayne Bullock. And Wynnum-Manly, the ever-present players, was on the right this time. Wynnum-Manly let it go to the left. There it goes out through Coyne. Fine long pass out to Zillman. Zillman can really handle the ball. Pops it up there to Bullock and cuts back inside.
Wynnum-Manly not expecting the kick so early. And as you said, Walsh, well, he can play in most places.
Utility play.
As Wynnum win another scrum, that's 3-0.
And who is it? Brett Rolls again. He's going for a cricket score, Brett Rolls. And once again, Wynnum-Manly putting the ball on the deck, but Brett Rolls had to be in position, trying impossible things down near their own quarter. Let's have a look at it. Dawes tries to get the pass away. No, he doesn't. Bagnall was the harassing player. Actually got the ball loose. And on came Brett Rolls on the spot very quickly. Picks it up. Wynnum-Manly nowhere to be seen. And Norths go third to the front, 14 points to 4.
Oh, no, from the NEC replay head on. There it is. It's dropped. Rolls says, thank you very much. And in the background, no, you don't see him, but Bagnall's doing the war dance, thinking it's absolutely...
Barry had quite happy with the lead so far, 14-4. He couldn't have hoped for more. Only 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Brett Rolls moves in. Hits it. Is he going to hook it back? No, just across the face of the post. No goal. North still lead, 14 points to 4. 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Finds Ian French coming up the middle. Green ball back on the right. There's gaps out here. Straight into the hands of Gary Coyne. He's got a bit of pace. Turns it back inside. That's Bullock this time. But North's cover defence coming across well.
Gardner was the... I'm sorry, David. Gardner was the injured player. He's up and running now.
Lewis off, puts Ian French into a monstrous gap. Can he score it? Yes, brushes past Cliff Adams. And once again, we see the strength of Ian French put into a big gap by Wally Lewis, and French...
Head on the NEC replay. Wally decides to run. They step towards Wally. That gives Ian French plenty of room. And I tell you what, it's becoming a French affair, this, for Wynnum-Manly. Brett scored the first try, and now we see Ian going in for the second.
Wynnum-Manly on a massive 32. Well clear of South, who are on 25. And yet it's the underdogs once again. Northern Suburbs showing that the form that they've been producing on outer grounds in the last month or so has been no fluke. They've been playing very well. They've taken their chances, really, Mick, haven't they? They've had a couple of chances and capitalised on the opportunities they've had.
Tell you what, and Rolls, the winger for Norths, having a magnificent day. Scored 2 tries and kicked quite a few goals to tally up the points of 16. And there he is. Couldn't do... Well, I suppose he could have done better. He could have kicked all the goals. But that's being a bit difficult and being hard on the lad.
Norths to kick off through Dennis Cook. Downfield, it's going to land on the ground. Warren Green's going to let it land. Comes forward to take it. Straightens up.
I wonder what Des Morris said to these fellas at half-time.
Just 6 play the balls. North's not really knowing what to do with it there. John Alroy, desperation kick straight to Warren Green. He knocks it to the ground. Knocked back decided by Harry DNS. Brushes away one, but the tackle comes in. Peter Floyd was the one who was knocked away, and looked like John Alroy made the tackle.
It's rather,
no, Rod West it was.
Rather desperate sort of stuff, that, but they should have had more going for them, North, when the 5th tackle was finished to get it downfield.
Well, Dennis Cook took the first pass off the ruck, and he was under too much pressure and ultimately decided to offload it. Wynnum-Manly on the attack now. They've spread the ball out wide. Gene Miles brushes straight past Rod West. Plenty of room to move. Finds Brett French outside. Has Gilmeister got the pace? No, he hasn't. And Wynnum-Manly, that great back line, once they get moving, once they throw this ball around, Norths are going to find it very difficult to keep up. That makes the score 16-14. Certainly seems to be the case, because not many sides in the Brisbane competition have been able to handle Wynnum-Manly when they've moved the ball around. That great back line of theirs. Gary Coyne moves in just from touch, hits it nicely. Has he got the legs? Not, yes, had the length, not the direction, just to the right-hand side of the post. 16-14 as Des Morris gets a replacement ready on the sideline.
Got the ball outside Bullock on that occasion. They had the man over too.
And here it is. Mick was still there. North's not recovering quickly enough. Terry Butler cuts back inside, beats Bagnall by doing so. Looking for support now. Brushes past one. Looking for support. Finds Warren Green. Good work from Green. Hasn't got the pace, I don't think. And across comes Dunn, yes, Yogi Dunn, a replacement player, came on late there. came on for Peter Floyd, the replacement. Good effort from Dunn. He's just knocked Green out in the corner. Green not quite having the pace. If you've got any weaknesses around, they're going to find them. There's Brian Dunn taking the ball outside, and he's really trimmed down, Brian Dunn, carrying quite a few pounds not so long ago, but I believe he's now got a job and he's really settled down and trimmed down nicely. North's now showing they can attack. Outside there to Sutton. Sutton throws a dummy. Back outside to West. West straightens up looking for support. Can't set up his supports. Now he does. John Elrow. Plenty of pace, John Elrow. Terry Butler can't catch him. John Elrow. The backup Merchant. Can't believe it. Great work from Johnny Elrow. And Northern Suburbs, as we're just saying how Wynnum-Manly can attack. North's hit back with a fine back.
Beautiful work. This is as good as we've seen today. Emulating Wynnum-Manly in the backline movement. What a beautiful dummy by Sutton. He's the guy that really got them on the move. He's looking for someone to come from somewhere. Now, John Elrow has showed absolutely blistering speed and has run away from Butler. And there's not too many can run away from Butler. And, well, I'll be able to get cheap tomatoes at the market tomorrow because Elrow will be on a high after a brilliant try.
He'll be smiling now. 20 points to 14, North's lead, with an opportunity here now for Brett Rolls to make it 22-14. He has done. 22-14, North's lead, and we've had 12 minutes of play in the second half.
Fancy club, so they must be getting their tails up. And from what we've seen this afternoon, their cover defence has been good. Now and then their straight line of defence out wide seems to lack a bit.
Wally Lewis losing the ball. Picked up by Brian Dunn. He's got plenty of pace too. Across comes Peter Dawes. He won't get him. Brian Dunn into the corner. No, he's going to bring it around. And it was a mistake from Wally Lewis this time. And North once again capitalising on the Wynnum-Manly mistakes.
Dawes got close to him, but then Dunn saw who was coming, and then he hit the... Well, he seemed to go away from Dawes. The acceleration didn't seem to come. He just went away from him. And that's a jolly good try. Once again, coming from a Wynnum-Manly mistake. And by Jove, this bloke has lost his pudding. Yes.
Nice and fit.
Yes,
I believe he's a guard. Brian Dunn.
Well, they don't. So there's a very happy Barry Muir.
Well, you haven't seen a smile on Barry Muir's face for a while. Good on you, Barry. It's good to see. And North could easily take this game out now. I've said North have hit the front. In actual fact, they've never been behind in this match. North's leading 26-18. The kick to come. Very important one, this one. Stretch the lead to 10 points if Brett Rolls can land it. Good kicker, Brett Rolls. Moves in, hits it. He looks like he's got it. Yes, raises the flags. 28 points to 18. Wynnum-Manly trailing the North Devils 28-18 with 20 minutes to go in the match. Wynnum-Manly very flat. Good ball from Lewis, finds Brett French. Brett French into a big gap. Could he score it? Plenty of pace, Brett French. Comes back inside. Adams very simply. And Brett French goes in once again. That's his third try, Brett French. 28-24, 12 minutes to go.
From what we've seen in the last 65 minutes, Wynnum-Manly silly not to take that tap.
Gene Miles takes the ball, charges toward the line. Not good enough, North. That's disappointing. A disappointing result, that. I think it was obvious that Lewis had to take the tap there, and Gene Miles just took the ball and strolled across the line. There it is on the replay. We know the strength of this fellow. North's had always been thin out here. They're getting a little bit tired. A big effort by North this afternoon. A couple of grabbing, grasping type tackles. Gene Miles spins around, scores the try. 28 all, 12 minutes to go in the match.
Green coming in as we watch the NEC head on. Pocock having a go. Elrow having a go.
10 metres to the left-hand side of the uprights. Breeze behind. Terrible kick, Warren Green. Couldn't get it over the crossbar. And Wynnum-Manly have not kicked it all well this afternoon. They've kicked 2 from 8, Wynnum-Manly. And they've been under plenty of pressure because of that. 28 all, the gun side in the comp, and to come up at 28 all. They've had a great game this afternoon.
Well, they certainly have. They've got to tackle themselves sick for the next 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And let's hope they can do it. It's been most admirable from them, and they've shown glimpses of absolute sheer brilliance in attack, and they've made Wynnum-Manly make mistakes and then capitalised on them.
Wynnum-Manly has certainly made a few mistakes. They really don't know what to do with it now, whether they're quite happy themselves with a draw. They're not going to suffer the embarrassment necessarily of a loss to North, but a draw. They don't really need the points at the top of the ladder. Let's see what they can do. There's the 5th tackle. They made very little ground. Only 2 minutes going in the match. 28 all the score. Long kick downfield. Back drops Brian Dunn to pick it up. Adams is back there to help him out. Wynnum-Manly up quickly to surround him. Warren Green goes around his legs. Dunn decides not to pass. Just as well he didn't, because Wynnum-Manly was sweating on Cliff Adams. Dennis Cook takes the ball up. It looks like both sides have decided that a draw will do. Only a minute and a half to go in the match. Bagnall hasn't. He's been trying all day. The little fellow beats one. Can't get past the tackle of Sibley. Dawes comes in to finish it off. Dunn's come to dummy half. Away from dummy half he goes. Tries to get the ball up to the halfway line. Still inside their own territory, North. They're not a threat to Wynnum-Manly from this distance. Bagnall, Dennis Cook, the wraparound, looking for a runner. Finds Cliff Adams. Adams runs into a bit of space out wide. Can't get the ball away. That's the 5th tackle. Bit over a minute to go in the match. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Gilmeister goes for another run. Tries to get the ball away. A very awkward pass. It's gone to ground. Has Wynnum-Manly got it? Terry Butler's in possession. Norse will have to tackle now. They really deserve a draw out of this match at the very least. Oh, Wally Lewis knocked over. He had no supporting runners. Had to take the ball up himself. Good tackle. Gene Miles, there's gaps out on the right-hand side. Terry Butler can't handle it. The ball's been put on the ground. It's a knock-on. 49 seconds remaining in the match. It looks like it'll be a draw. 28 all the score at the moment. Barry Muir there on the bench. He could be well happy with this performance.
I'd say Barry's saying that. Look at him. It's as good as a win to me.
I think he might be rubbing it in a bit too, Mick.
He's giving Des Morris a bit around the corner of the shack.
Good on him. Norse, they've decided they're going to kick and chase. Can they get there? Brad Morgan dropping back along with Warren Green. The ball's bouncing awkwardly. Very awkwardly. Picked up. No, lost. He's won it. He scored it. Brian Dunn scored the try. Norse have won the game. If Barry Muir was happy before, he's ecstatic. Have a look at the little battler. And there was a few battlers out there. This was a kick to nothing, this one. And the ball was bouncing awkwardly. It was rolling. It could have bounced anywhere, and that's exactly what happened. Warren Green went to pick it up. It bounced away from him. Brad Morgan went to pick it up. It bounced away from him. Brian Dunn got it in his hands. The hoot has just gone. Norse have won the match. 32 points to 28 at the moment, with the kick still to come.
Oh, look at the head on. Now, Green says, good heavens, it's Quicksilver, this ball. Now, Dunn, who's not the best of handlers, cannot believe it. The ball has floated up into his arms. Morgan's looking around saying, where's it gone? And Dunn, Brian Dunn, right there, has said, oh, Christmas is here, but it's very, very early. And they have won it. I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it. I don't think anyone at Lang Park can. Barry Muir is just sinking in, I think, to Barry. There'll be celebrations down at Bishop Park tonight. There's Campbell Jeeves. He's played a big part in today's game too. Statistics in the match, well, the main statistic, of course, Norse have won it 32-28 at the moment with the kick to come.
And I tell you what, quick to capitalise on them too. And let's hope other clubs see it as Rolls comes in and puts it straight over.
There it is. There's the final score now. Great effort by Norse. They've won it, and they've won it well. And 34 points to 28. Good work from the Devils. They took every opportunity that came their way, and it's not hard to see why they've been performing so well in the last month. And
of course, the Canterbury man of the match, David, I've given it to young Rolls. He's scored tries, he's kicked goals, he has done everything a fella could possibly do. And I know there was a lot of tries out there, particularly Gilmeister, but I think Rolls is very deserving of the... they deserve it. Great.
Shows us they're number one. The other teams